can use the products, and then the understanding where also kind of how long we're like the money we work in one place, then we don't sell, then it takes place in the warehouse, and it's just like it's a waste of time. So like from the first beginning, just to list it to make sure it's perfect, and then there's no problem. Then we can try to improve that. So you have like title, description, you know, then some of the parts in the package of both websites are related to the registration. This platform compared to Amazon doesn't really discriminate between the shop administrator, between the product manager, user contact, each product, make a discount, or full blown administrator that can do cross-border remote or you have access. So that's why some of the things that you're going to see are related to CSS, JavaScript, and minifying and hard coding code per page. So you can just contract them, and then you can just go over it. You can do this at the bottom with the big things, and then you don't really need to get all of it. But description, this is the simple HTML or HTML. You can add whatever you want. If you understand, you know the whole website again, so it's fine. That's why you can see the four things, smaller, regional. Then this part of the product is called content. I suppose of listing it is where all the information is stored. Obviously, it's quite self-explanatory. Like I can't, for example, go to all of them, it's just a bit of a waste of time, but I can tell you about the ones that we added based on the So we can have SVU today, SVU before we have Windows. The way we will listen when we do some listing of products, before we even go on the website, we will go to this product. This is how we list the products. So in here, they will not send this So here we will enter name of the product, how we want it to be. Display the minerals, supports, and all of these are for internal systems. Yeah. No one sees it. Then the category, we do it like this because then you can import it simply. And then the SKU. When I make this, I make it on just because it's easier to like it makes a lot of sense to have this instead of you also have this, you know. Yeah. But I don't want to search another table to figure out what to look at. But I can just have this. So we have the name how we want it, we have the category and the SKU. And then you have different pages that you can see how we want it. Just plain and simple pages. Then we have the next thing which is here and which are the codes that we made. Then we have purchase prices, and then basically this output price which we use in the product. Then one more thing to go back is this here and the codes. There are a couple of them. For example, you have either this, ISBN. Some bigger marketplaces use this because, for example, if you're Walmart and you have access service from different regions of the world, you need a type of code that applies to everyone. So then the main type of code is this, and this. In a way, it is all of these same codes. I'm going to say it very clearly. every time you get someone to do like this, I mean, someone to work out the whatever. So you just have to know that you have to do that right now. Right, so then here normally you would put this. You have the SKU, which when you be taken from here, GTN number, which should be taken from here. The reason this list doesn't have this is because it's a relation file. So you could even assign one here, then you'll see it in the front end. But there's no reason to do it, there's only downsides to that. So we're gonna have it. Same with this. This is basically all this information should be there. Then shipping, again, this is important. The reason I'm bringing